It is 7:30 a.m. in the principal's office. You are trying to enjoy a simple piece of fried dough, but your screen is staring back at you with over 500 unread emails. You rush to find a crucial notice from the education board buried in the spam. In haste, you accidentally mark the emergency email as read, losing it. Then, a single drop of hot grease falls directly onto your enter key. Enter Teacher Nico. She steps through the glowing holographic displays, interrupting the total morning breakdown with a plan. The core issue here is information anxiety. Wading through hundreds of raw messages exhausts your brain before the workday even begins. It destroys your ability to make good choices. The solution is building a daily morning briefing agent to process that chaos silently in the background. Delegating your morning email sorting to an automated agent preserves the mental clarity required for actual executive decisions, and it lets you finish your breakfast in peace. Building this virtual secretary requires a simple 3-step blueprint. Wake up right on time, grab the raw data, and analyze the contents. Step 1 happens inside Workspace Studio. We set a time-driven trigger. A trigger is simply the specific condition that commands an automated workflow to start. In this case, we configure it to act as a highly punctual alarm clock, firing off exactly at 8 a.m. every single day. Step 2 tells the agent where to look. We instruct it to search the email inbox. However, we only want fresh data from the last 24 hours, completely ignoring the decade of old archives sitting in the account. This diagram illustrates our search filter. To isolate those specific messages, we use a precise search syntax, is unread and newer than 1 day. Strictly limiting the data pull with these exact parameters drastically reduces the noise. It prevents the system from overloading and conserves the computing power needed for the next step. Step 3 adds the brain to the operation. We insert an AI node to evaluate the urgency of the freshly gathered emails. This animation shows the PTCF framework. Assigning a persona, task, and context trains the AI to prioritize critical notices. F stands for format, outputting a strict list divided into 2 main categories: red for immediate action and green for reference only. We rely on a semantic understanding engine for this evaluation. Semantic understanding means the AI analyzes the actual meaning, emotional tension, and urgency behind the text. It easily outperforms traditional keyword matching, which frequently misses critical context. Look at this flow diagram for the final setup. The AI's generated summary is bound to a direct messaging app. This ensures the clean, categorized briefing is waiting on your phone during your morning commute. Data flows out of the inbox, transforms inside the AI, and pushes into the chat interface. Chaining data through these dynamic variables turns isolated commands into a fluid, fully autonomous workflow pipeline. Wait, do not click Enable yet. You must follow the ironclad rule of testing before going live. Deploying an untested AI prompt invites logic errors. Without verification, the model might easily classify yesterday's mundane lunch order as a critical campus emergency. The testing environment safely utilizes actual historical inbox data to verify your logic. It processes real emails sitting in your account right now, proving the workflow functions correctly without relying on fake simulations. Here on the screen, the test results prove the build is solid. The AI perfectly extracted the urgent official document from the education board, separating it cleanly from a pile of stationery advertisements. You can now officially enable the workflow. Tomorrow, you will step into the office, glance at your phone, and grasp the entire day's key points in exactly 1 minute. The morning is calm, but down the hall, a staff member pushes a cart piled high with field trip permission slips, a chaotic mix of blurry photos, mismatched document formats, and disorganized lunch choices. Combining time-driven triggers, semantic categorization, and dynamic variables permanently cures morning information anxiety. If this automated workflow saved your breakfast, please like and subscribe. Join us in the next episode as we tackle the chaos of messy file attachments.